It me. Hello, everybody. How are we all? I'm here. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing on this Thursday?
Who are you?
I hope everyone's doing well. I'm sorry it's so sudden. Hi, Joy. Joy's on my desk. She'll probably make an appearance any minute now. Now she's behind my monitors. A stream that's not at 3 a.m. That's good. I'm glad. That's why we do these midday streams sometimes. Here, I'll show you my kitties. There's Joy and Olive. They're really cute. They love to just sleep next to my computer. I guess because it's warm and between the computer and the heater. Oh my god, we're getting so many raiders today. That's amazing. Hi! Hello, raiders from cosplayer Elena. Thank you. We also, earlier, got raided by Shen Hearts. So thank you so much.
Who are you?
Yeetful Ginger says, well, first of all, they subbed and said, thank you so much for streaming so much during quarantine. You're welcome, and thank you. The category says 1001, huh? Well, it ain't. It ain't, and I tried to change it, and it didn't know what I was talking about. Can I just put game? Because it... Anyway, it's not here. So I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. That we're just gonna... Interrogation is spelled wrong. Yeah. It is. What's your point? What's your point there? I can't spell. That's the point. I forgot an R, huh? Maybe that's why. I'm gonna have to fix it on the other screen too. Everybody. Sometimes, in this time of quarantine, you realize that you have a weakness. And you look at it and you go, if ever I were to fix something, it should be now.
Who are you?
And instead, you play Animal Crossing the entire morning, with exceptions for eating, lunch, and breakfast. I'm going to read out some subs that we got today. So, here we go. Destiny 1. Tassin Mosh. You got the good literate person today to be streaming. Oh, that was a follow. Whatever. I'm gonna apparently just read everything. Anyway, Abby2489 subscribed. Aralana subscribed. Mara Bar subscribed. Yeetful Ginger. Blade Gwyn subscribed. Thank you all very much for those. Jacob is resting. We usually, I don't know, he's off doing his own thing. Like I said, we've been also Coffee Zero subscribed, so thank you very much. Jacob's probably not gonna be on stream today, like we were mentioning yesterday. We've been just a wee bit stressed out. So we've been moving real slow today. Like I said, we have only been playing Animal Crossing this morning. Onionable. Thank you for the sub. So he's laying down. He's watching some vids. He's drinking some coffee. He's probably going to do some yoga after. But, I'm sorry to hear that. Eggs in a basket. I wish the best for your aunt and you as well. Hey, thank you, cosplayer Elena. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I'm basically illiterate at names. Cosplayer Elena says something very nice. She says, or they say, just want to say thanks, SSS Streams, for inspiring me to also stream here on Twitch. Met so many nice people. I'm glad. That's what we're here for, is to have a nice, chill, hangout time that is welcome and inviting and a nice, restful solace from what's happening out there. What else? Awesome cat lady. A date has been set for my heart surgery, and though it can change due to corona, it is a huge relief to know it will happen soon. Thanks a lot to chat, SSS, and Drawfee for distracting me when I get upset about everything. That's awesome to hear. Congratulations. That's a very scary and stressful thing. But I'm glad that it's happening for you. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee from my little Gundam mug here. So let's talk about this game called Interrogation. I've never played this game before in my life. And I found out about it probably about 3 minutes before I tweeted that I was going to play it. I saw it, it seemed cool, and I got it, and now we're going to play it. It got some really nice, good reviews. It seems fascinating. It seems like, you know, we're trying to solve some crimes here. I don't know what those crimes are, so, you know, I apologize if there's anything triggering. I tried to see if there was any, like, comments that were saying, you know, some warnings, but I couldn't find any. But again, I also downloaded this game about 3 minutes before I tweeted that I was going to play it. Duel the Queen says, on this love train, I just want to thank you for always being so kind, supportive, and active in the community. You are wonderful people and an inspiration. Love you guys. Love you, Duel. Thank you for being around. You're one of the very, you know, one of the very kind and stable pillars of this community. And especially in these kinds of times, we need people like you around. So thank you very much. Secret Phobia subscribed. Thank you so much. Do the kitties make appearances often? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're... Oh, no, Olive moved. Oh, well, Joy is... I don't know if you can see her, but she's over there. She's... Boop! She's in the window. Right now she's getting confused because the curtain is closing around her. I don't know where Olive is. Anyway. Let's get into it.
Who are you?
So... Woo! Tussin Mosh 666. Again, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but thank you for the sub. Okay. So, let's check out this game called Interrogation. I'm going to go over to my gameplay mode here, which means that I'll have to change the spelling. No one look at my spelling. There we go. Donezo. I'm going to also change the size of this chat here because it's wild. Are we going to keep playing Backbone? Yeah, absolutely. That game was rad, so we will definitely be going back. All right. Interrogation. It seems like we have 3 different modes here. Visual novel, explore the story. Key decisions on ethics, approach, and management remain in your hands, while the conversational gameplay is replaced by guided sequential dialogue. Grayscale, thank you for the positive message. Grayscale says, yeah, this is Love Train Day. Thank you all for always being awesome, wholesome, and lovely and supportive. For anyone who is struggling, please take care of yourselves and do what you need to keep yourself happy and healthy as possible. That's true. Everyone take care of yourselves. Maybe take some time to drink some water, take your meds, have some food, just chill out. Unplug from all the you know, everything like Reddit and Twitter and Facebook and blah, blah, blah. Just leave it. There's nothing good going on. Except for like art. Thank God for the 6 fan art challenge. Anyway, alright. So we got visual novel mode. Then we have detective mode. You have this. Moderately difficult conversational gameplay. With detective thoughts as tips. An increased campaign budget. Expect some uncanny confessions. Ooh! Or we got interrogation challenge. You will be deceived. Demanding conversational gameplay. You will need to try interrogations multiple times and may need to rewind the campaign. Let's not do that one. Just because we're on we're on stream, that's gonna be hell. That's gonna be bad. So where is everyone kind of falling on this? Where are we all leaning? Should we do detective or visual novel?
Who are you?
I'm kind of leaning detective mode just because it seems interesting. Yeah, everyone's saying detective. All right. Mers Burrs. Thank you for the sub. Let's do detective mode. A few years ago. I don't know how my volume is, so good luck, everyone. I'm getting no audio from this game. Myself? Welcome. This will be the first drill sessions in investigative interview and interrogation techniques. Dinkelberg's Shorts subscribed. Thank you. You guys have audio? Why do I not have audio? Ha! Guys, you want to know why I'm not getting audio? Ah, dramatic music. I see now. I thought we were having like a reverse of what happened yesterday with the 1001 spikes. I just ran over my own foot with my chair. Who are you? Mers Burrs! Gifted. 5 tier 1 subs. That's fantastic. Thank you very much. I just want any excuse to say your name. Because it's wonderful. Alright. Unfortunately, my mic is kind of blocking part of this. Alright. Well, if you're bringing in a subject, they're a trained actor, but should be fully in character for the duration of the interview. Unconsidered, visible, and inaudible by the actor, but I'll be guiding you along.
Who are you?
DRU! Subscribed, thank you. Before any interrogation, the first thing to do is to consult the subject's file, okay? This should give you vital insights into the case, helping you identify what information or confession needs to be extracted. Just click it. First of all, I love this art. This art style, wonderful. Wonderful art style. Wonderful art style. Okay. So, what we got? Don't need any of this. See narrative. Why wouldn't you just put that there for me? Incident. Bicycle theft. We've got a bike stolen. So, wonderful bike. I apologize to the artist that had to draw a bike. Nalisa says a very nice message here. Okay. Douglas Byrd is played by an actor. As per the instructor's directions, treat the actor the same you would a real subject. Mr. Byrd, despite coming from well-off parents, has taken to bike theft. Okay. We have plenty of circumstantial evidence. Because none of it is direct, however, we need to leverage all leads in order to get a confession. Okay, so Douglas Byrd stole a bike. Whoa! This is a real me drawing down here. That's a real me-ass drawing down there. Alright. I live 2 blocks away from a hospital, so there's going to be a lot of siren noises, and I apologize. Stop right there, criminal scum. Alright. Stay safe. My mom's an EMT, a volunteer EMT. And, every time I hear an ambulance, I worry about them. Eyes, blue, age 26. Type 2 complexion. I didn't know there were types listed in number form. Weight, 123 pounds. His height is 5'8". His charge is theft. His hair is long, dark brown hair. Let's see. All right. Douglas Byrd is our main subject for several bicycle thefts at a local university campus. Several eyewitnesses confirmed his description. We also have CCTV footage showing a masked figure matching the suspect's description, jumping on an unsupervised bicycle and riding off fast. He is currently listed as unemployed, living in a rented apartment paid for by his parents. His criminal record is clean, but he is known to be friends with several narcotics abusers, as well as a roommate who is a suspected marijuana dealer. I see. We're in not a place where that's legal. Okay.
Who are you?
Ursus Ferocious. Let's catch these criminals. Yes, thank you for the sub. Ronida, 13, thank you for the sub. As I said, not very good at reading names. Alright. When you're done checking the files, you can bring in the subject. Be careful, though. Now is not the case. But when it will be a time-sensitive situation, there will be a clock that starts ticking. Bring them in!
Who are you?
Oh, look at this guy. The Dragon Llama. Thank you for the sub. Alright. So first things first, you just need to try and straight up ask him. You can check the accusation question every now and then to get a sense if you're close to a confession.
Who are you?
Lauren Curio, congratulations on the next stage of your job application. That's awesome to hear. I'm
Who are you?
so happy to hear some good news. So all I've been
Who are
doing
you?
is sending out emails and writing emails that are not fun to do.
Who are you?
Ronida? Sorry again. Just get to 10 tier 1 subs. That's
Who are
awesome.
you?
Thank you. I appreciate you. Also, NBT
Who are you?
subscribed. Thank you. All right. Let's talk about you writing a confession. We both know
Who
you
are
did
you?
it. Come on. They look at you in disbelief. Yeah, he did.
Who are you?
He did a whole like, "Rrr. We don't know nothing. I'm not signing nothing, nah." Alright,
Who
why
are
are you
you?
talking like this? It's too early for that, so let's keep working him. So why did you steal those bikes, Douglas?
Who are you?
Huh? I ain't steal no bikes, brosif. They say with a smirk.
Who are you?
Right, so that surprisingly didn't work. We need to get the subject in the right state of mind to give us answers. So how do we do that? We have the following tools with which we can use to see what state the subject's in. This shows how open the subject is by looking at pupil dilation corroborated with a few other signals. The wider his pupils are, the more open the subject is. Alright. This meter tells us how scared the subject is by measuring pulse as well as other bodily symptoms. The quicker the heart rate, the more scared the subject is. There are a lot of who are used, but that's good. It's good when there's a lot of who are used. I love the who are used. The who use, every time I hear who are you, my stress gets alleviated just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Who are you?
Oh my goodness. Flowers for Megatron. Thank you for the sub. Renita? Sorry, I'm going to pronounce it both ways until you tell me which one. And you might have. I just might have missed it. Says, very nicely, I'm finally in a position where I can sub and support people and creators I admire. Love, SSS and Drawfee, and especially right now, it's helping to bring some fun in what are weird and scary times. Much love to everyone. Hey, you're bringing support and happiness to people too. By being you, by being here, by being kind, by being patient. It's nice. We all gotta be here for each other during this time. Thank you, State of Arizona, for another kind message. If anyone needs a boost, just read the chat. It's awesome. Now you can influence these meters in all sorts of ways, from building a personal connection to exploiting their background, from cornering what? Shan Hart's gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much.
Who are you?
From cornering them in contradictions to roughing them up. What?
Who are you?
Let's try to build a connection first. I want to know about the roughing up. Be careful, some questions will alienate the subject instead of bringing them closer together. Bringing them closer, sorry. Other questions will seem disingenuous if they're approached too suddenly. You'll probably want to start off as soft as possible. Alright. So we have some question options here. Says in your file your folks are loaded. What's the matter? They cut you off? Says in your file your folks are loaded. You steal for fun. Hey, living's expensive, I know.
Who are you?
I used to crack payphones when I was a teen. He's gonna make fun of me. Where Kate's go? Gifted a sub, so thank you very much. Can't believe they have me chasing bikes. Why can't people just lock them up proper? Are we British? I feel like we're British. I'm gonna say, what's the matter? They cut you off. They ain't none of your business, man. Acts outraged. Ooh, outraged, huh? Okay. That just alienated him. Might be useful to intimidate, but now we're trying to build empathy. Alright, if we're trying to be empathetic, let's have him make fun of us by saying, hey, living's expensive, I know. I used to crack payphones when I was a teen. Psh, fucking doubt it. He's not buying it yet. Try opening up yourself when questioning the subject, then try this one again. You steal for fun? Okay. I messed that one up, I guess. What? Oh, he apparently liked the answer where I was like, absolutely not. Can't believe they have me chasing bikes. Why can't people just lock them up proper? It's fucking stupid, man. Waste the taxpayer money and all that. We got a libertarian on our hands here. Or not. I said that because I was just watching a lot of Parks and Rec. So I apologize. Okay, good. You seem more authentic. Let's get closer to the subject. Living's expensive, I know. I used to crack payphones when I was a teen. I see. We're relating to him, I guess, by lying a lot. Byrd, that's thug. Oh, God. Just lock him up for being a ass. Yeah, the Gundam mug is great. Boop. I like when I can pretend that it's my own head. Boop. Boop. Okay, we have to open them up some. Good. That's why the meter is showing a wider circle in the beginning. Okay. Now let's see how we could try to scare him. You want to intimidate, but don't jump to big threats right off the bat. Here comes Olive. Hi, Olive. Want to be on my lap? Duel. Have fun going back to work. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Olive, can you lay down, please? Thank you, my sweetie. Okay. She's purring again. Alright. She's just purring. She's purring a lot. She's really sweet. Don't be afraid to ask questions more than once. Asking again with the subject, a different state, with new information on the table can yield new results. Alright. If you don't have a deal and you're found guilty, it's absolutely prison time. You can blah blah blah. Did drugs make you do it? Okay, we don't gotta jump to conclusions here. Joshing Tugboat gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much. Little Olive is just staring at my face.
Who are you?
Do you know how many months you do for bike theft? Hey, you're tough. You'll be fine in prison, I'm sure. That one's kind of fun.
Who are you?
Let's see what he says here. I'd be just fine inside, yo. No, I don't think so. He's not buying it yet. Make him feel like it's a real possibility, then ask him that again. Let's see. You know how many months you do for bike theft? She's so cute. Nah, man. Nah, I ain't worried about that. So there's some signs of fear. We're on to something. Let's do, hey, you're tough, I'll be fine in prison. What? You don't do time for snatching bikes, do you? My dad works for a senator. It'll be fine. Yeah, okay. Sometimes the talks reveal new information, and you could further pursue. Oh, you think the senator will risk his career for the sake of a bike-snatching kid? Really? Probably not. Shit. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Let's put him in a good place to negotiate. If we don't have a deal, and you're found guilty, it's absolutely prison time. But I could only give you a deal if you plead guilty. But, like, I mean, what would a deal be like? Okay, we've got him. As you can see, his pulse is much faster now. Okay, now this is off the record, but I want you to know your options. Anytime you can stop the recorder tracking your questioning. This will make people suspicious. The public will ask what happened when the recording was stopped. You'll be accused, but ultimately it's your word against theirs. In a pinch, though, it's something to consider. You have means of enhanced interrogation that can get a subject scared faster. Try a couple out. The actor will pretend to be hurt. I don't want to! No! What? I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back. This police department sucks. Excuse me, this sucks. Excuse me, this sucks. I wanna... I'm just gonna do this one again. Doing this closes them off, but as you can see, now they're terrified. Beware that if you continue roughing them up, they might pass out. What? Start the recorder again when you're done. I'm done! Sometimes you'll be interrogating against the clock. When that's the case, keep your eye on the timer. Sometimes you'll be interrogating more than one guy. Why? Switch between rooms, and be sure to cross-reference the info they give you. Anyway, You'll get to keep your manual after you finish the academy. It's great for refreshing your memory for what you learned today. Let's go with the accusation question. Okay. We've almost got him. You just have to press him the right way. There are ways in which you press an open subject and other ways in which you press a terrified subject like this one. Look, you'll be fine. We'll help you compensate the victims and make things right. Ready to sign confession? Oh, something doesn't seem to empathize with that. Mission accomplished. Okay. Woo! I don't like that. Olive is like falling out of my lap, but refuses to adjust herself. There she is. She's hit me with her little tail. Fisher brought in a set of guys. They're in interrogation rooms. Hey. You adjusting yourself now? Can I move my leg, actually, before you really settle? There you go. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to never do the pushy shovey. We have the Vic's husband, the only witness, and the robber that broke in. We need your questioning magic in their confession because all we have is circumstantial. Sure thing. So the story is this Cox broke in armed with a locale piece, holding this Peterson up and tying him to a chair. Wife comes in, jumps for the phone, Cox drops her with 2 shots in the back for bolting. We have the gun, no prints.
Who are you?
This is my dog talking. Gave out us a gift sub. Thank you so much. His wife's body was lying there in the other room. Managed to track down and also grab Cox. Street contacts helped. But we still don't have a clear picture of the murder. Check out the files. Grill them. Grill them cross-examination. Get me a confession. You have this. Okay. As long as I don't have to shove anyone into a wall. Alright. Victim's name is Heather Peterson. Heather Peterson was murdered in a living room in front of her husband, Darryl Peterson. He was found tied down in a chair in the same room. He claims a burglar broke in and armed with a low-caliber gun to I got distracted. Where am I? At the moment, something's in the shot. Miss Peterson was trying to use a cell phone using the description provided and a tip from a local pawn shop. We managed to track down the burglar, one Jerry Munch Cox, and apprehend him. Gun was found outside the building near the fire escape. The thief used to enter and leave the premises. The evidence of the burglary is clear, but we still don't have a full picture of the murder, which Munch strongly denies committing. What complicates things is that Mr. Darryl Peterson's attitude. The first detective on the scene described him as disturbingly serene. That man is on something that's making him calm, maybe. Hi. Our best hope of closing the case fast and clean is an admission of guilt. Munch and Peterson have both been held for questioning. You have been tasked. Ooh, sorry, Olive. I thought your head was turned. Extracting the confession. Yeah, okay. Jerry. Jerry, why? He's 26. He's 200 pounds. 5'9". How tall am I? Just remembered. Forgot for a second. Jerry Cox, alias Munch. has been identified as the burglar who broke into the Peterson's apartment the night of the murder. His criminal record is quite colorful. It includes car theft, pickpocketing. You keep slapping me with your tail, and I don't know what that means. I don't speak cat yet. Are you looking at the mouse? Yeah, you are. I am 5'7"? 5'7", I think. He is the main subject and has been directly accused of tying down the couple and cheating the wife, possibly impulsively under stress when she reached for her phone. Under circumstantial evidence, the husband's testimony points to Munch as the murderer. It is not sufficient for confession. He does not have a past record of violent crime of any sort. Munch has previously taken plea bargains and can possibly be pressured into doing so again. I say this guy did it. Darryl Peterson is the husband of the victim. Although we usually avoid involving family members of recently deceased in an investigation, he is the sole witness of the murder, and as such, a key asset. He has voluntarily agreed to be interviewed. Peterson's reports so far have been accurate and led to the arrest of the burglar and the main suspect for the murder, Jerry Munchcox. I hate that his name is Munchcox. I just realized it. Olive? I just realized it. Olive has never followed the mouse before. And, she is now. If you see her little head going, it's because oh, this new game I can play with my kitties. Yeah, I don't know what the type 1, type 2 complexion means. Alright. However, the police officers of the first unit at the crime scene reported Peterson displaying unusual calm and composure. This is a suspicious degree of detachment for someone emerging from such a traumatic and stressful situation. This raises some concerns. Yet Peterson has a clean record and there's no evidence that points to any wrongdoing on his part. Going to say that he did it. That's my guess. Boop, 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 boop. This reminds me of a podcast I just listened to. It's an episode of I Survived. Oh, that's a rough podcast. Alright. Bring him in. Alright. Let's talk about yourself, Mr. Cox. No need to call me Mr. around. No need to Mr. me around, Chief. You can call me Munch. Okay. Are you from the city? Born and raised in this piss hole? Yeah. I like the snake of it now, you know. That's a New Yorker attitude. Do you have any friends or family? Don't drag them into this. I've got a cousin. He's probably worried about me. Very well. If you write down his phone number and address, we'll make sure he knows you're safe. Maybe we shouldn't have him write. I don't know. Let's do that. Thanks, Chief, but I'd rather you didn't get into trouble looking for me. Just leave him out of this, okay? You got it. Please, Mr. Munch is my father. Oh, you leaving me? What's happening? Goodbye. Okay. Where do you work? Should we notify them of your arrest? Nah, no work for me around. Unless you like bringing food to rich people's tables. I don't like that. I'm too smart for it, you know? Fair enough. So, no friends or family other than your cousin? Told you, just my cousin. He's a tough boy, he'll manage. It's not your first crime, is it? Why, you want to send me to prison for the old ones again? What? Old crimes? So we got some options. What made you turn to crime? You've already been convicted once and did your time. Why do it again? Are you or have you been part of any criminal group or gang? This is why you should have stayed in school, Munch. What? Is that after school special? You've already been convicted once and you did your time. Why do it again? I was put in the box for car theft, Chief. I didn't do that again, so I don't know what you're talking about. I understand your difficulties, but a woman's been murdered this time. He doesn't seem very empathetic so far, which, like, fair enough. I wouldn't be either, probably. Repeat offenders are punished harsher, Munch. You'll get a lot more time if you don't work with me. Shit, I'm no murderer. Come on, Chief, let's work something out. Don't send me to rot for something I didn't do. Fair enough. Again, why did you return to being a thief after served time? As I said, because no one is going to hire me with a record, and you know that. That is tough. That is tough, and a bad situation.
Who are you?
Who are you? Little Ruthie. Thank you for the sub. Alright. Are you or have you ever been part of any criminal group or gang? What? Of course not. Gangsters are a bunch of a dangerous bunch to be around. Not my cup of tea. Fair enough. What made you turn to crime? I feel like I'm interviewing this man for a newspaper article. What made you turn to crime? What do you want, Chief? Sob story? It's pretty easy. I wanted to eat and didn't have food. Others had food. TVs you could sell for food. Yeah? I don't want to ask him the school question, because that's garbaggio. So about your past crimes. Oh, we just went to that question. We'll come back to this later. Let's talk about the burglary. Again with this, what more do you want to know? Okay? At what point did you run away? As soon as I figured out they were home, I jumped out back and down the fire escape ladder. I wasn't inside for more than, I don't know, 5 minutes? What'd you take? Just some useless small trees. Like a shrub? Why did they have so many trees in their house? Did they live in a... conservatory? Bonsais. They love bonsais. This man only deals in bonsais. It's the only thing around. I didn't get what the big deal is. What? Why did you choose this specific house? I didn't choose it for nothing, Chief. I didn't do it. Whatever it is you want to pin on me. They had that much weed in their house? This man just entered and it was full of pot. So the fire escape ladder was already down? Yeah, it was. Do I look like a circus acrobat to you? I don't know why I read that like Yogi Bear. Were the lights on or off? I wouldn't go in if the lights were on. That's true. What did you use to break the window? What? I didn't break no window. It was wide open. Your tricks don't work on me, Chief. I'm too smart for that. Interesting. people inside. How can I know that? Not no cameras in people's toilets like you boys do. Why toilets? Then why take the risk if you did not know if people were inside? They were home. Did you see them? Let's do that one. I bolted back down the ladder before I could see anyone. We got two options here. We got Munch, we know you stole things. You didn't just run away. Come on, work with me. Or we got, you lie to me one more time and I'll stop playing nice. I caught you with stolen items, don't tell me you just backed off. Come on, work with me here. Ah, shit. Yeah, fine, the bedroom was empty, so I jumped in. So if they weren't in the bedroom, when did you notice them? After I jumped in, I heard voices inside the apartment somewhere. It sounded like they were fighting or something. Do you hear what they were fighting about? What do you think I am, man? The CIA? You tell me what they were fighting about. I got my ass out of there as soon as I noticed someone was in the house. Okay. Now we have something interesting to bring to Darryl here.
Who are you?
Darryl, my number one question for you is, why did you have so many bonsai trees? Alright, let's go talk to Darryl. Let's bring this to him. That is also my guess, Basilisk, King of Serpents. My guess is the husband shot the wife and either used as a robbery as an excuse to cover up, or this guy, by sheer bad luck, this dude somehow coincidentally broke into a house and murder was already going on. Yeah, I think it's the top one. Young Isabel. Thank you for the sub. Let's go talk to Darryl. Darryl. Wow, Darryl just slipped in. Let's talk a bit about yourself, Darryl. I don't know if this is the best time to get acquainted, but ask away. What you went through can be very traumatic. Do you have any family to help you get through these tough times? No. And I do not think this is any way relevant to your investigation. Darryl? Are you sure you wouldn't want us to contact any relevant... I feel like we should move on, because he is getting defensive about the whole family thing for some reason. The first few hours must be hard. How are you handling the lost? We have to move on, don't we? Okay, great. Cool. Grade A human. We are doing the best we can to make sure the culprit will be put behind bars. I need your help to do that.
Who are you?
Or, my reports say you're surprisingly calm. I feel like we can't accuse him of anything because then he's just going to get real defensive. Kronos, MOT. Thank you for the sub. Let's do the top one. Let's make him think we're still on his side here, that I'm not suspecting him, because he definitely did it. Alright, we're doing the best we can to make sure the culprit will be put behind bars, but I need your help to do that. He responds calmly with, that is good to hear, thank you. I hope I can help. Yeah, I agree with, like, everyone that this dude super did it. As I said, loss is difficult. Let me know if you start feeling bad. Bad is a vague term. I'm feeling bad. Or I'm feeling bad. Or my stomach feels bad. Are you sure you want... No. I have other questions. I have some questions about your wife. She was such an angel. What do you want to know? Did you get along with her colleagues at work? From what I know, yes. She never told me any serious arguments anyway. Any neighbors she wasn't on good terms with? No. She even organized a gardening group with a few of them. They planted those nice flowers in the front of the house. I'm gonna get to the marriage thing in a second. Do you think anyone would hate her enough to plan on harming her? What? Of course not. That bastard that broke into our home didn't know us either of us. Okay. Alright, we got three options here. Burglars usually abandon their attempt if there aren't any people at home. This one didn't. I'm wondering why he would be so stupid. I feel like that's the one I want to go with. The burglar had a rope, a loaded gun, and an escape plan. Oh my god, it was bonsai trees! Guys, it was bonsai trees! You guys guessed it. This dude stole bonsai trees from this house. The house is just nasty with bonsai trees. That's unbelievable. Good job, chat. I'm gonna go with the top one. Burglars usually abandoned, blah, blah, blah. Those sort of people don't think straight. They just can't. Too dumb for it. Probably why he ended up a criminal to begin with. Okay, man who definitely murdered his wife. Munch Cox is a man of culture. Loves a good bonsai. I can't imagine myself ever getting married. Cool. I really don't care. Fair enough. How are things in your marriage? We've been married for almost 7 years now. It had its ups and downs, as you would expect. I dated someone for 8 years. That was a long time. The argument you had on the night of the attack, was that common in your relationship? Ooh, get him! We weren't on best terms. We had been fighting quite often about the most stupid things. You know how it goes. I guess both of us thought we would settle it when the time was right. Settle it? Settle it when the time was right? Like when you entered a boxing ring? What does that mean? So I understand that you and your wife had frequent disagreements lately. They speak with steady, careful wording. Yes. Many fights started with her criticizing me, especially about not having a job. She blamed me for it constantly, as if the current state of the job market did not matter one bit. Does this bee have a life insurance? How common was last night's argument in your relationship? As I said, we were fighting a lot lately. Okay. My file does not say, but do you have any children? No, children are a waste of time, don't you think? Pig Dog, Eli is here. Thank you for being here, Eli. We tried to raid you yesterday, but the second we raided you, you were gone. You were gone. You were streaming when we went to check, but then you were gone. The children were bonsai trees, yeah. Okay. Anyway, Eli, I hope you're doing well. I did hear about what happened with your Twitch last night. Wasn't it like it kept crashing? Jacob had a lot of problems with Streamlabs last night. It wasn't opening, and then audio wasn't working, and then we had to reinstall all of Streamlabs. It was a whole thing. Anyway. It broadcasted your empty room for 8 hours, huh? That's like an actual nightmare of mine. I mean, you would just see me sitting on that couch playing Animal Crossing, but... Ugh. No. Slam dunking Benedetto. Hello. Alright, back to the game. Any details you may have left out? We just fought a lot. Nothing special, really. I do not understand why you keep asking me about this. Alright, well, I got other questions then. Can't imagine myself ever getting married. Okay, he still doesn't care. Let's go back. So you and your wife argued often. She blamed you for getting fired? Yes. She was relentless about it. Mostly blamed me for it. Also, if you guys don't know, Pig Dog, that is our good friend from our old office, Eli Uden. Check him out. Plays a lot of Overwatch and other fun games. Go check out his stream whenever he's streaming. Okay. Yeah, she was relentless about it. Mostly blamed me for it. I believe that my boss was a bastard. That he had it in for me. Women like her always think they know everything. So this guy, in one little conversation bubble, said that he is a victim, his boss is a jerk, and his wife is a jerk. Or that women are jerks. So everyone except him are wrong.
Who are you?
Wonderful. Wonderful. Webering, thank you for gifting us up to Eli. She was an angel, and women like her always think they know everything. Sir! Why? I assume you were fighting over this on the night of the break-in as well, right? Actually, yes. That's what started it that night as well. It was a common thing for us. You okay? You okay? Must have been so frustrating for you. Constant pestering. Yes, I guess it was. I just had enough, you know? You've been with someone for 7 years, you'd expect some respect by that point. Some consideration, but no. She would be such a shrew sometimes, I'm telling you. Ooh! Okay, he's opening up to us. So that is why you seem so composed about the situation. You actually hated her. I did, yes. I'm not happy she died, but I can't help but feel relief that she won't be blaming me for all the things that went wrong. You gonna get your ass in jail. I am never going to electrocute anyone. If ever I'm going to intimidate anyone in this game, it's just gonna be a little shake. That's it. Everything feels very too harsh. I didn't know about this whole roughing up thing in this game, and I apologize for it. But we're gonna try our best not to use it, because I don't like it. He's opened himself up. I have some questions about your wife. Go ahead, if it's necessary. I can't imagine myself getting married. Okay, he still doesn't care. What are some hints? Ah, a weapon.
Who are you?
Yes. Captain Mustachio. Gifted a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. Okay. What were you and your wife doing the night before it all happened? You were watching TV when that bastard came in through the window. You had a fight, and then you were like, cool. I know we were just screaming at each other, but how about some Parks and Rec? How about it? How about some Tiger King? Don't actually like that show myself. First episode was fun, and then it became spoopy. No one get a big cat. Was there anyone else in the house? Or, so I ask again, could anyone have thought you intended to leave the house? Turn the lights off, carry me home. I did also think he was in the bedroom, but no, the guy came in through the bedroom. The door's locked, lights on. Yes, the doors were locked and the lights were on in the living room. Should we empathize with him a little bit? It's so troubling to be attacked in the safety of your own home behind locked doors. I'm very sorry, Mr. Peterson. I also object. So it's clear to anyone on the outside of the house who's in the house. Let's empathize with him so that we can convince him to kind of tell us some more details. Hope he hangs. Where the hell do you think we are? Wild West? Ooh! So we got 2 little points here. So we got 2 interesting points. We got Munch says the lights were off. Are you lying? Or Munch says the lights were off, but they're confused by their lies. I feel like when we go in on him hard, we have to go in on him hard. But right now, we're gonna be like his little buddy. Dumb. Thieves are dumb. Sure. I would like to know some details about the incident's timeline. Okay. Where were you and your wife when you first saw him? We were in the living room. Is that relevant to the investigation? Yes! What? At what point did the burglar pull out a gun? Did you provoke him in any way? Why did he tie you down? Why did he want to tie you down? I guess he was scared I was just going to try to fight him off. Yeah, okay. Did you provoke him in any way? I don't want to do that, because then it sounds like I'm accusing him of something. When and where did you first see him? He entered the living room. I doth protest. Did you hear the burglar coming into the house? No, not really. We were arguing quite loudly. While watching TV in the living... Okay. Which one were you doing? Arguing or watching TV? At what point does the burglar pull out a gun? He had a gun out when he burst in. How did you react when you saw the gun? I put my hands up, of course. I told him he could take whatever he wanted as long as he did not hurt us. I want to find out I want to know about a gun. Ooh! Okay, here we go. We got another question here. This opened up. I understand your relationship with your wife has become intense. Did you do anything to let off some steam?
Who are you?
Pig Dog! Eli just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Who are
Eli.
you?
That's awesome.
Who are you?
Again, go check out
Who are you?
Eli, Pig Dog, if you want to watch a real dope playing of Overwatch and some other
Who are you?
stuff. Eli's a genuinely funny and nice dude, so go check him out. Alright. Work kept me busy until I got fired. Ugh. More recently, I spent time practicing my aim, and it's quite relaxing. I used to take my gun to a nearby field, shot some bottles when my wife was away at work. Excuse me. Excuse me. Practicing your aim on who? Your wife? Because that ain't practice. That's shooting someone. Okay. I understand you got fired from your last job. Why? Ah, there was no need for that. They fired me months ago. Where did you used to work? I'm a carpenter by trade. I used to work at Huniculit's I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my awful pronunciation again. A nearby furniture factory. Why did you get fired, Mr. Peterson? I worked there for 6 years, but the boss wanted to hire cheaper labor. You know, those big corporations are soulless, a lot of them. This man hates everyone except for himself, who he loves a lot, or really deeply resents. Your wife was a primary earner? Well, yes, you put it like that. She was quite proud of it too, rubbed it in my face with each opportunity she had. That probably means that she, like, talked about work sometimes. Oh, Joy's here. Hi, Joy. The job hunt must be frustrating. I hope you find one soon. That's a mood. Yes, it was. I despise all that ass-kissing and self-boasting. Not everyone understands. Hi, Joy. Don't step on my keyboard or I'll kick your booty. I'll kick your booty. Let's change the topic, Mr. Peterson. Fired from your last job. How'd you cope? Right, we got that. The gun thing. Alright, now we get to press him on having a gun. You said you want a gun. You were not registered as a gun owner. The state's legislation doesn't say I need to register. I bought it at a gun fair anyway. What about it? I have so many problems with that. I just have 1,001 issues. Oh, is his heart rate going up a little bit? Why did you not report this sooner? It's quite dubious you would hide such a thing. Why didn't you try to use the gun in self-defense? Second one? What does everyone think? 2? I couldn't reach it in time. I was even waiting for an opportunity to test my aim on filth like him. Oh, lordy! Just stacking the shitty cake with more shitty things to say. He's making a shit cake of shit statements. Ah! So you were prepared for such an event? Of course I was. The way things are going in this city, everyone should be prepared. Blaming the city. You are an officer, you know how dangerous the streets have become with all the crackheads and crazy hobos. You need to be ready. This man really sucks. This man really sucks. He really does suck. Anyhow, I understand your concerns, but most people don't have the stomach to shoot, even in self-defense. Do you think you would have been able? Thank you. Thank you for complimenting my beautiful song. Most people don't wish they had the opportunity to test their aim on a human being. Peterson, what if you killed the burglar? I feel like number 1. Yeah. Let's go with 1. Yes, when the system doesn't protect you, you have to do it yourself. If we had an armed neighborhood watch, filth like that burglar wouldn't have dared to step onto our streets, instead of that stupid gardening club with all their bonsai trees. did you not report this sooner? It's quite dubious you would hide such a thing. So you say you could not reach your gun in time. Were you prepared for such a... Could not reach your gun in time. What is this? Darryl hates his wife and had a gun. But would he be capable of murder? Try understanding what sort of personality he has. A shitty one. Hi, I took the, I have the test results for, Darryl Peterson on the, personality test. I know I personally am an INTJ. It says Darryl Peterson is a shithead. It says he's a shithead. So you're prepared for such an event? I already told you. I was. I think everyone should be prepared. People like this burglar deserve to die. Great! Let's change the subject. Quite harsh views you have, Mr. Peterson. Do you really think this burglar deserves to die? Hell yes! With some people, there's no alternatives. You have to take things into your own hands and get tough. The only way this world will ever be a better place is if honest people stand up with force if necessary. Yeah, the Myers-Briggs type is SHIT. Vigilante justice? You think that's the solution? There is so much filth out there. The system's supposed to clean it. What? Oh, sorry. I skip words sometimes. There is so much filth out there, and the system that's supposed to clean it is just as dirty. If people like you and me don't take action, the filth will drown us all. It is the only solution. I love that he was like you and me, you know? We're on, like, the same side of the table here. We're, like, both a good guys in this situation. We're all great. We're buddy-buddy. Lord Hamsterback. Thank you for the sub. Alright. 7 blue cats. His personality? A whack. His opinions? Whack. The way that he talks? Whack. The way he blames everyone else? Whack. Just you and me? That won't change much, don't you think? There's many of us out there who think like this. We found each other online. Like-minded people willing to take up the responsibility and do the right thing. There's a lot to process here. Whew, rough. Okay.
Who are you?
What are you talking about? A political platform? Hobio Live or Hobio Live. I'm not sure which one it is. This man is a delicate, intricate quilting of red flags. He's just a patchwork of red flags in the shape of a human.
Who are you?
Mountain ash tree. INTJ, yay! Solidarity. I am an INTJ. According to all the stupid tests I took. Alright. What are you talking about? A political platform? No. Politics is their game. If we play their rules, we lose because it's a rigged system. We need to short-circuit the whole system. Shake up the entire establishment. That takes coordinated effort. There's just, like, a lot to process here. I keep, like, having a pause. Just process for a moment. Okay. This takes coordinated effort, though. How will that happen? There's this group I was talking about. We mostly meet online. Forums, boards, chat rooms. It's a great tool to organize ourselves. Plan things out. What sort of plans do you talk about? I don't know for sure. I know the right chat rooms where things are being organized. Ha! Ha! Fringe of the fringe. Fringe of the fringe. I love that this man's talking about, like, this fringe, like, MRA movement that he's part of. And then, like, juxtaposed with his wife who, trims bonsai trees. I'll take the bonsai trees. Alright. But it will certainly be big. How do you know? You're not in the chat rooms. You're just like throwing money at a shitty organization. Why don't you have access to this chat room? You need to show some commitment beforehand and to be part of the group for a while. I asked for access. I'm sure I'll get it soon. Who has access then? The chat rooms are anonymous, of course. We know each other by our IDs. Mostly veterans, people that have been involved for a long time. They assigned the mentor to new people. Mine's Horn Buddy 49. A silly name, I know. What needs to be discussed in such secrecy? This man is just like giving it all away too. He's not like, he was just talking about being anti-establishment and anti-politics. He's literally being interrogated by a cop. I am the establishment. What's happening? I don't know for sure, but it's a place where they assign actual tasks and set up meetings. Things picking up recently. It's very exciting to be part of the Liberation Front. Oh lordy! Liberation Front? That's this group's name? No one voted on it or anything. It's just what we call it. Okay, fair enough. If you want some links to the forums, I'll give them to you after we're done. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this man, like, full out trusts us. I'm going to say, Darryl, honestly, who killed your wife? Should we go back to Munch? Is there, like, any reason to go back to Munch? Munch, go home, order yourself a za. Have yourself a whole pie, if you want. I want a whole pie right now to deal with this man in this situation. Give me a cheesy pizza. Have you heard about the Liberation Front? Is that a gang or something? No, I never heard of them. Alright. Okay. Maybe we should get Munch into bonsai tree trimming. And then he can make $1.5 trimming bonsai trees for rich people. They would love to have a bonsai tree they don't actually have to take care of. Ace Aquila says, "Ew, thank you for the sub." All right. We did ask why he couldn't get his gun if he was prepared, I believe. Yeah, he doesn't exactly say why. Alright. I'm just gonna say, Darryl, who killed your wife? You know? What do you need? That damn burglar. Who do you think killed her? To me, it's clear you have no love for your wife. You resented her. I would go so far as to say you hated her. I did hate her, yes. I hated her arrogance, I hated her friends, I hated her fucking bonsai trees. I hated the disrespect she had for me. And that doesn't mean I would ever hurt her. Even more, that night, you had an argument. And you also saw a huge opportunity to blame the murder on the burglar you spotted coming in, is that right? What? How? I mean... Alright, we got two options here. You made it quite clear You see violence as a solution, Peterson. You talk to your friends online about it. You had the means, the motive to do it. If you believe in justice as you say, confess. Listen, Peterson, I have you on record saying that you hated your wife and that you planned dangerous activities online. If you don't confess, I'll make sure you get convicted for terrorist intent. You rot in prison for the rest of your miserable life. I don't think he, like, believes in like, court justice, does he? I'm seeing a lot of 50-50. Alright, let's go with one. She should have treated me with more respect. She deserved it, and so does my stupid boss, and so do many others. If we don't take things into our own hands, nothing will ever change. I thought you understood that, too. Why? He also keeps saying we. If we don't take things into our own hands. I'm involved in this, bruh. I ain't involved. I'm reporting my findings. You suck. My findings are that you suck. Boo, 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 boo. Interrogation successful. Boo, 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 boo. With the confession secured, Darryl Peterson will be going to jail for a long time. What is this Liberation Front business, though? Oh, boo, 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 boo. Guys, I'm gonna run ads. It's gonna be 3 minutes long. Use this time to maybe go plug in your phone if it's dying. Go grab your Switch if you feel like playing Animal Crossing. I won't take it offensive. I won't be offended by that. Get some water. Some water. Water is good for you. Get yourself some tea. Get yourself your medication. Have a snack. Take care of yourselves. Just take this as like a 3-minute self-care. Go use the bathroom. Whatever you gotta do. It's ad time, baby. 3 minutes. We'll see you back in 3. See you in a bit. For the rest of you who are still here, hi. How are you? How are you all? I forgot to take my medication. I'm gonna go grab those now. Y'all are gonna see that I'm wearing sweatpants, which is very rare for me. But I did not feel like changing into real pants because I've been stressed out. I'm gonna go grab my meds. Hi, Jacob. I forgot to take my medicine. Bye. I like my creepy run. It's a fun run to do.
Who are you?
Soto, Vos? 520, subscribe. Voce, says Jacob. Soto Voce. Thank you. The chat says hi. I think he's in the bathroom now. He's gonna take a shower. Oh, my shirt. Yes, hello. Link below. We have a TeePublic that has a sweatshirt. We got hoodies. We got t-shirts. It's all on there, baby. We might have some other merch. There was a quote from yesterday that I thought would make a good shirt. It wasn't about Spitty Jim. But anyway, the quote is not piss. That is not the quote that I want on a shirt. Who pissed in my bread? Pissed feels like a really aggressive word. I'm horny, guys. Soft pastel cat. I'm glad that you like it. My cats are running around being cray right now. Olive's over there. Joy, I think, went to go use the litter box. Random question, where is everyone from? Says Renita. I'm from Long Island. Strong Island. Represent. William Butlicka. Thank you for gifting 5 tier 1 subs. That's awesome.
Who are you?
Jacob is from Georgia. Nathan's from Maryland. Karina's from Texas. David is from New Jersey. I'm gonna say.
Who are you?
That's what I think anyway. I'm not actually sure where David's from. I'm going to assume New Jersey because that's where they lived. We have so many cool places that people are from. Got to hear about the Venice Rivers. That's super cool. I went to Venice a couple of years ago. It was lovely. Stayed for a couple of days. Had so much pasta. Should we get on to the next case? Ooh, my chest hurts. I'm a little stressed. There's Olive. That's Olive. All right. Let's get into the next case. Again, I would like to take this time to apologize for any things that are in this game that are triggering. I know that detective/crime games can get a little spoopy in that you're not you're worried if things are going to be a little triggering. I tried to do some research about if there was anything like too much in this game, but I didn't see anything, but that's also on me if I didn't read enough about it. I don't blame anyone for maybe like leaving if things get too hard. I also don't know anything about like the cases in this game, so I can't specifically warn anyone. So just take care of yourselves. I would say we'd stream tomorrow, but Jake and I are probably going to be busy tomorrow. But thank you, What If But Long. I appreciate it. Is that rug in the background from IKEA? That one? No, it's from Jacob's mom's friend. Don't know. Wait. It's from Arthur T. Gregorian. They gave us a little rug coaster to go with it. Also, I have a text message. Let's see who it's from. Probably my grandmother. My grandmother's been giving us advice on some things. Let's go. Let's get into the next thing. Let's get into the next case. Good work in there. I have something important I need to discuss with you. But before that, I need you to finish up the press release we're putting out on this case. Help them word it. Then come see me. I don't want to. That's not my job. Alright. The investigation involving the murder of Heather Peterson was concluded today, which resulted in the arrest of Darryl Peterson, 41, and Jerry Cox, 26. All evidence pertaining to the case has been directed to the relevant authorities. Oh my god, Joy's poop. Your poop smells so bad. It smells so bad. I don't know what is happening to you. I will tell my grandmother that a bunch of internet strangers say hi. Sometimes she pops into the stream to see what we're doing, which makes me nervous because sometimes we have piss talk. My grandmother's wonderful. She is a lawyer. She's still working. I FaceTimed with her not too long ago. She's very tech savvy. She's awesome. She's great. Anyway. Unfortunate Bedhead says, I had a foster kitty once that would scream every time she poops because cats are wild. Sometimes Joy goes into the litter box and just like talks nonstop about it. Here's Olive again. Yeah, that's the litter box in there. That box right down there. I hope you can see it. I don't have OBS up for some reason because I'm silly. Yeah, my grandpa likes to play Halo. They're great. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Direct to the relevant authorities with the full cooperation and counsel of STPD prosecutor counselor blank, and their cases will be taken to criminal court. They will be treated following judicial procedure. The criminals have been incarcerated, and their cases will be taken to court. They will be treated following judicial procedure, and their cases. What? That one's fine. Be treated? What does that mean? Oh yeah, Olive has a perfectly striped tail. She now is doing a cat loaf thing. I don't know if you can see that, but... There you go. Yeah, she's up there. Alright. I gotta get OBS up. Alright, there we go. Okay. Darryl Peterson, blank, confessed to the murder during questioning. Oh. The victim's husband, let's say. Darryl Peterson, the victim's husband, confessed to the murder during questioning. Although he initially attempted to hide his involvement by staging a violent robbery, evidence found at the scene contradicted parts of his description of the event. The police will be advancing with charges of voluntary manslaughter, first-degree murder. I mean, it's first-degree murder, right? My grandpa texts me memes now. It's fantastic. Due to the confession, the manslaughter charges against Jerry Cox have been dropped, and he will only face prosecution. Yeah, first-degree murder is premeditated. Manslaughter is like you killed someone, oopsie doodles. He will only face prosecution for breaking and entering and theft. His involvement in creating the circumstance for the murder to happen will be investigated further. No. Evidence suggests he had no connection to the murder. Yeah. I mean, it's that one. The dude whoopsie doodled into a house where a dude was MRA and killed his wife. Approved. Pick an old memory. What? Profiler. Intimidating presence. Known pacifist. Known pacifist! Yes! Oh, there's descriptions. Known pacifist. You always follow procedure and are known for it. Subjects have more empathy towards you. But you have trouble frightening and cannot use enhanced interrogation. Yeah. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. Can I pick more than one? Reading reactions and emotional states is a science to you. You have an exact valuation. Okay. Okay, so I can only choose one right now. Known pacifist. Oh, yes. Alright. This liberation front business you got out of Peterson seems like pretty serious stuff. They've been claiming more and more hits and seem to be behind. That be? Powers to be. Is that what they say during like wedding vows? And we've decided you're the best person for the job. You'll be heading up a small unit. Analyst extraordinaire. I look forward to addressing the threat of the Liberation Front with you, Detective. Oh, now we got Hottie Boobati. This is Jennifer Reyes. Organized Crime Department's best. Hell yeah! Get it, girl! You hot and you smart and you're a good detective. Dang, Tab didn't like it. We've got some live action, boss. Morty is out there with some... Hi, Olive. Something else I want to talk to you about. Let's talk more... Oh, how are you holding up? What time is it? It's 5. In response to the emergence of the terrorist organization that identifies itself as Liberation Front. Ooh, yeah, let's not name names because I don't want them to know we're really coming at them, you know? The STP evidence have proven their innocence. Well, yeah. Along with his confession, Fred Ennis's interview also yielded relevant information. Let's have Mordecai track down the murder weapon.